Eskom is one of the largest consumers of water, accounting for approximately 2% of South Africa's total water consumption. Considering our country's average national rainfall is well below the international average, this makes water a scarce and precious resource that we should all strive to conserve. For the average South African household, water heating is the biggest monthly electricity expense, accounting for up to 39% of your monthly electricity bill. So the more hot water you use, the more it will cost you.
There are many water-saving tips that you can use around the household, the business, and in your garden.
While washing your face, shaving or brushing your teeth, remember to turn off the taps. We often have a habit of leaving the taps running, which causes needless water wastage. Save 400 litres of water per week by taking a 5-minute shower instead of a bath, as showering can use up to 30 litres of water every minute, whereas bathing can use from 8 to 150 litres per bathtub. However, if you do prefer to take a bath, then make sure that you don't fill the bath to the brim. Using a low-flow shower head will typically reduce your water flow rate to less than 10 litres per minute. This is compared to a conventional shower head, which has a flow rate of about 15 litres per minute. Consider a dual flush toilet mechanism, which gives you the option to flush a small or large amount of water depending on your requirements. Other methods of saving toilet water are to place a 2-litre water bottle into the cistern. It should be filled with water and a little bit of sand or stones to add weight. This will reduce the toilet flush volume and save 20% of the total water consumption. Fix a leaking toilet immediately, because if you don't, it can waste up to 5 litres of water a week, which is 20 litres per month and a total of 100,000 litres of water per year. Every time you flush the toilet, 12 litres of water is used. Avoid flushing the toilet unnecessarily and dispose of tissues and other waste products in the dustbin rather than the toilet. Grey water is the term used for wastewater produced from baths, washing machines and other safe sources. Remember to save grey water and use it in the garden to water your plants or to wash your car. The next time you go and search for a new washing machine, find a water-efficient washing machine that will help you reduce your utility bills and conserve water at the same time. Ensure that the machine has the EU Energy label, which certifies that it is eco-friendly. Only fill the kettle, cooking pots, or other containers with the amount of water sufficient for your immediate needs. Remember, this will save water, which is ultimately saving electricity. Resist the temptation to rinse your cup before placing it in the dishwasher. Every time you boil an egg, save the cooled water for your houseplants. They'll benefit from the nutrients released from the shell. Using a garden hose could use as much as 30 litres of water per minute. So rather use a bucket when you're watering your plants or washing your car. If you have to use a hose, use a sprayer that can be turned off in between spraying. Always water your plants during the early morning hours or in the evening when temperatures are cooler. During the day, you can lose up to 90% of water to evaporation. Water your gardens less frequently, but well. A pool blanket provides a physical barrier to evaporation. A properly fitted pool blanket stops 97% of evaporation. Focus on planting indigenous and non-water consumptive plants and remove all invasive alien plants. The farmer, factory owner and homeowner should ensure that they keep toxic insecticides, mercury, paint and chemicals away from water sources, streams and drains. People living in rural areas should also be careful not to use the river or riverbank as a toilet. On the roads, don't ignore a burst water pipe. Take responsibility and report it immediately on toll-free number 0800 200 200. There is no resource as precious as water. So let's work together to raise the awareness of water conservation and energy efficiency by keeping in mind these water-saving tips.
I pledge to save water. Do your part.